Some places in the world face unimaginable challenges. Today, we reveal the top 10 worst places to live in 2024, where survival is a daily battle. Welcome and let's get started. Number 10. Haiti. Haiti is caught in a perfect storm of political instability, gang violence, and natural disasters. Earthquakes, hurricanes, and poverty have left much of the population struggling for basic survival. You wouldn't want to be stuck in Haiti, especially due to its collapsing economy, insecurity, and high levels of poverty. Number 9. Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. The DRC is plagued by over 100 armed groups, causing displacement and instability. Torrential rains and landslides in 2023 claimed hundreds of lives, further exacerbating an already dire situation. Living in DRC is even harder due to civil wars that erupt regularly, disrupting peace. Number 8. Central African Republic, CAR. With weak governance and ongoing conflicts, CAR struggles to provide basic services. Millions are caught in the crossfire of violence and are left without healthcare or food. Survival is hard as the government is almost non-existent, and people have to mostly rely on themselves. This has bred many criminals who would be a nightmare if you lived in CAR. Number 7. Chad. Ranked as the most climate-vulnerable country, Chad faces desertification and seasonal floods. Fragile infrastructure and governance leave it ill-prepared to handle these challenges. Living in Chad would be equivalent to living near an active volcano. Number 6. Myanmar. Since the military coup of 2021, Myanmar has spiraled into armed conflict and political chaos. Over 2 million people are displaced, and recurring floods worsen the humanitarian disaster. People living in Myanmar struggle for basic needs such as food, shelter, and clothing while still facing civil conflicts. Number 5. Mali. Following the withdrawal of peacekeepers, Mali is now grappling with blockades and increasing violence. Entire towns face siege-like conditions, leaving residents cut off from food and aid supplies. The situation in Mali is gradually improving following takeover by a new government, but still it wouldn't be a pleasant experience living in the country. Number 4. Syria. Over a decade of civil war has left 90% of Syrians living in poverty. The devastating 2023 earthquake near the Turkish border added to the challenges, displacing communities already reeling from conflict. With the country divided up between multiple factions and militias, many people live in refugee camps and under harsh conditions. Syria is also largely arid, so it's not a friendly place to live in. Now, we've reached the top 3 countries. If you have reached this far, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to promote our channel. Number 3. Yemen. Years of civil war have decimated Yemen. 17 million need food assistance, with malnutrition rampant among children. Desertification worsens, while water scarcity and economic collapse amplify the suffering. Yemen is far worse than what we have covered so far, and survival is not easy in this country. It has a very high mortality rate, especially among children and the elderly, since there is little access to healthcare and basic necessities. Number 2. Somalia. Somalia battles consecutive droughts, flash floods, and al-Shabaab insurgencies. Over 460,000 people were displaced by recent floods, while millions face severe food shortages. Climate change and conflict have pushed the nation into crisis mode. Somali government has heavily relied on foreigners to deal with many issues facing the country, hence failing its citizens. It has no capability and is riddled with corruption. Somalia deserves the second position in this list because the country is basically a wasteland, and many of its citizens have migrated to neighboring countries Kenya and Ethiopia in huge numbers. And finally, the worst country to live in is Afghanistan. Decades of war have left Afghanistan in chaos. Under Taliban rule, the economy has collapsed, foreign aid has dwindled, and over half the population faces food insecurity. Add to this the worst drought in 27 years and recurring floods. It's a grim reality for millions. These places represent the harshest realities of our world today. While they face unique challenges, they also highlight the urgent need for global attention and action. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world's most pressing issues.